then this morning we're talking about the statement, can't live with him, can't live without him. Actually, it was based on, it doesn't matter. It was this story, and they said that they had the kind of relationship where this man, they were married forever.
Right.
And he had a relationship with his wife where he couldn't live with her, but he couldn't live without her. And I wrote that down because I was like, I don't know. I think it is way, way easier to live without somebody and move on with your life than it is to stay with somebody that you battle with all the time.
I agree, but I mean, if you want to take it one step further and into the unfunny zone, how many women have you heard about will stay with men that beat them?
Hey, unfunny zone, whoop, 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 whoop.
You know?
No, you're right. But this wasn't like that. It was more of they had such passion.
Yeah, dish throwing.
And such rage. I mean, they loved really hard and they fought really hard, I guess is what they said.
Right.
So we have a buttload of people calling about what is it? Can't live with him, can't live without him. Stench has a different scenario.
What do you got?
Can't live with her, can't afford to live without her.
All right.
I'll lose my beach-adjacent home that
Right.
I cannot afford to live in, and I will just be making child support payments
And so
to various women.
he'd be
Right.
one of those guys in his 30s living with his parents.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake is right. You'll be living with your dad who hates fruitcakes.
Mom, I'll be in the back room. What are we having for dinner?
Don't you wish guys could play ring night like girls do?
Oh, yeah.
Remember when you used to be with Heidi and you'd play ring night?
Yeah, where would
That's
you
one
do?
night you wear your wedding ring, one night you don't?
Heads.
Can you imagine being married Monday, Wednesday, and Friday?
Heads, you don't wear your wedding ring. Tails, you don't wear your wedding ring.
That's insane. If I take mine off like to wash
Oh
my
my God.
hands, why is your ring off? I'm like, I just washed my hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
happening.
Chicks.
My wife's new thing is she claims it cuts the baby, so she doesn't wear her wedding ring and then forgets to put it back on. I'm like, you're just making that up.
It cuts the baby because
Oh,
that
it-
big long,
right, 'cause
that
that huge
3-carat rock that's in a teardrop
I'm like,
shape.
I can't even see that time, but it's not cutting the baby.
Can I tell you?
I can't
though,
even see you, Jack.
when my ex-husband gave me my diamond, it was a 3-carat and it was in a teardrop shape.
Right.
And everybody said, well, that just says something, doesn't it? The shape says everything. It's over.
Oh.
They were really supportive, my
I don't
friends.
even know what
And
that
they
means.
were right.
I know.
But Jack, we have to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
You do?
He does.
Oh, let's see. She's gone all the time. The ring cuts the baby. I get the idea.
I'll watch the baby for you, Jack.
Oh, Jack.
If you want to have guy night out and stuff,
Oh, I'd rather just hang out with my baby.
Oh no, you know what's happening.
Oh, watch out for the weirdo.
no! He's gonna hug you. Ah!
It's okay.
He's hugging Jack. Oh well, this took a weird turn.
Did you get it? Like the second he said it,
Well,
this is the girl who's doing the play, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, all night long without wearing a wedding ring?
oh, Jack.
No, there's one thing here where nothing bad's happening as much as I would like for it to be because it would be really good fodder for us. She's doing it with his sister.
Yeah, she is at the play with his sister.
Yeah.
She's doing it with your
No,
sister?
no.
How mean is this girl?
Hey, his mom's a lesbian, his sister is too.
And
Rest
a
of the family.
cheater.
Right, but your sister is working on the play with your wife.
Yeah.
Right, but who knows? That's what I don't go to practice. How do I know how long it goes for?
Oh,
I think we should move into
Jack,
Camp
go.
Jack and do some spying and stuff.
you're cheating hard.
And the rest of your parts, too.
We'll tell on you. Wow. All right. Well, we have all these phone calls about can't live with her, can't live without her. We'll do that little segment, and then we'll do the segment, signs you know she's a leaving. This is a 2-part series on the Jamie and Danny show. First part is can't live with her, can't live without her. Is that, in fact, a true statement?
Yes.
Number 2 is a portion of the show that we'll get to about Jack's life in a little while after.
Wow. It was like being hit in the face with a bat. And not a fun bat.
Yeah,
like
not
a real
wiffle
bat.
one. Yeah, not even a Nerf one. Oh, the wiffle hurts. The little yellow.
And it's like,
yeah.
it would have been maybe this much, and I'm doing the really small hand gesture, maybe this much better if he'd even asked the question, hey, my wife goes out every night and doesn't wear her wedding ring. Do you think that means something? But he just kind of threw it out there like, that's my life. I'm Jack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wedding ring.
And then I held him.
Baby. Yeah. Diane, hi.
Hi, how perfect timing. I was ready to get out of my car and go into work.
Well, here you
There
are,
you
sister.
are.
Perfect. How are you guys doing today?
We're good. We're talking about what I saw last night on television. I wrote it down. Can't live with her, can't live without her.
Daughter. True, my friend kind of lived that, actually. She created such drama with her boyfriend, like, all the time. And we couldn't live with it. They lived for the drama. They
Right.
had to have the drama, and... Hold on. Put my stuff together. And constantly, I mean, they were miserable without each other. They were miserable with each other. Constant fighting, bickering, whatnot. And finally, he solved the problem by getting married to another girl.
So he could live
He
without
could
her.
live without her.
In the end, he decided he wouldn't want to live without her because he couldn't live with that, being constantly accused of cheating, everything else, and always, and keeping having her.
Yeah, because
keeping a tab on him.
that was my whole point. I think to live with somebody that you can't live with is far more difficult than going your separate way and going, okay,
I
this
agree.
hurts and I can't live without her and it feels bad, but ultimately,
Yeah,
you know.
keep your sanity.
So what happened to the girl?
That's-
What happened to the girl?
She's dating some other guy now.
And is that drama?
Pardon?
And is that relationship drama?
I don't know. I don't keep in touch with her anymore.
See, that's what happens with those chicks that do the whole flip out thing.
No, that was her, and I didn't want to live with that. I'm 25. I'll be 26. I just don't need that drama anymore. That's high school stuff.
Oh,
So was it you?
What?
What I'm
No,
getting?
no.
Wait, you said I don't need this high school stuff. That was so high school.
No, it wasn't me. It was my friend.
Diane.
that's
I was
not.
still
Is that what
single.
you
I
got?
dated some old guy, and
Yeah,
some, like,
she's
lazy- some
so
lazy
dead.
No, I dated some lazy ass 36-year-old, and he called me last night. So
Oh
it's
my
like,
God, that old?
Yeah, he's 11 years older than me. I don't know what I was thinking, and I decided
Me
to
either.
keep the drama. So I left out of
36.
that one.
Right next to death.
Yeah, anytime now. The clock is a ticking. Tick, tick, tick,
It
tick,
is.
tick.
I know.
All right. Well, Diane, thanks for your phone call.
No problem. Have a great
All
day.
right.
Goodbye.
Bye. Here is Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Can't live with her, can't live without her. Now, you know what? I see that you're talking about your grandparents always argued.
They were great grandparents, actually.
Well, and they couldn't live with each other and couldn't live without each other. But I also think that the people that argue, or, that you say argue all the time and have that drama, blah, blah, blah. This could sound weird, but I'd much rather be in that kind of relationship where at least somebody's paying attention to me and talking to me than those weird closed out relationships.
Well, it was really weird. I mean, they would absolutely
Sorry, Jack.
scream at the top of their lungs.
They would scream at each other.
At the top of their lungs. I mean, I was little, and we'd all want to go outside and play just because they were screaming at each other. And then my great-grandfather would just take off in his car for a while. I mean, like days, and then come back. And then when she passed away, he sat around, and he was like fully loose, and he just wanted to talk to us and to say, I can't be without her. I miss her. I want her back just so we can argue again.
Oh, that's precious almost.
Yeah. I mean, and then he died like 3 months later.
When my dad and mom got, as we called it, pissy with each other,
Right.
my dad would send him to the boat. He'd have to move to the boat for the weekend.
Right. Oh, and that was punishment?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Wow. I'm going to go home and club Gretchen in the head.
He'd have to move out to the houseboat. Oh, he hated that.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'd stay in a fight for the next 6 years.
Anyway, but when I'm talking about is that whole, would you rather be alone and alone or
Or
with
alone
someone,
with somebody.
with somebody alone? And I've seen those relationships, man. I would rather see my girlfriend, battle it out with a guy and have that passion and have that like craziness than to see my one girlfriend and she's just shut out. I mean, she's so miserable and everybody does that with them. They're such a great couple. They get along so well.
Right.
And I'm thinking, if you people only knew. Here's Jill. Hi, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
Hey, you guys.
Hi.
First off, I want to say that you are Lovesick Emu Man. Funniest thing since Machete Man.
Wow. Thank you. I'll let him know you said so.
Okay. And also, damn has now become the FCC word for my child's ears.
Oh, good.
I I love it.
Very nice. Yeah.
Totally works.
When
But-
you're being a Dan.
Yeah, when somebody's
Yeah,
being dead.
it totally works. And it was my grandparents as well. They loved hard, fought hard, played hard, and did some nasty tricks to each other. Like my grandfather, unbeknownst to my grandmother, would hook up the clothesline to electricity so that when she put the wet clothes on it would shock her.
That's awesome.
I think that's love-hate.
So she'd turn around and pour sugar in his gas tank. And then he threw the Christmas tree out the door with all of her mother's heirloom things on it. And then he'd cheat on her, and she'd track him down and make life miserable for the girl and him.
Wow.
Yeah, it was all stuff I found out when I was older. So
But-
I was
but do you think
It's
that's
awesome.
Do you think that is a can't live with her, can't live without her, or just a love-hate thing?
Isn't that the same thing?
It's right. Well, you can't hate unless you love passionately. And
That's true.
Then he died.
Oh, I've hated people I've never loved.
Then, like, she separated from him. Separated from him after 42 years of marriage. He got killed in the car accident, and she could barely contain herself. I should have lived with him. I should have stuck it out.
Oh,
So,
well, that's sad.
Yeah,
All these
and
end in
she's-
like tragedy, where the person that you thought you hated, you really loved them, and they died.
Isn't that a drag? Whoops.
Yeah. Oh. Boy, I'm gonna miss him. Marcella.
Hi.
Marcella.
What a great name, Marcella.
I just have to say I listen to you guys every morning, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys right now.
Thank you. Our pleasure.
We really do like your name. That's a great name.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my Italian heritage.
Yeah, I was gonna guess that. I thought
Yeah.
Lithuanian for
Yeah,
a second, but
me
then I
too.
went, well, I bet it's Italian. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Marcella. What were you calling about?
We're
Well,
not
I was
the
just going to
brightest.
call and say that listening to this whole situation kind of reminds me of my parents. Kind of sad to say, but they've like fought all my life. I'm almost 20, so
Are both your parents Italian?
my mom's Italian and my dad's Greek. So you got both the hot.
Yeah, they're all
going.
screaming and yelling all the time, busting
yeah.
plates. What do you want?
Oh yeah,
Opa, open your head up with this bat.
that's my family.
Yeah.
Oh, she had to have the cheese.
Have a little Saganaki and a baseball bat to the cranium.
So, so Marcella, I mean, did you see passion and love, and that they couldn't live without each other, or, I mean, what did
I
this?
don't know what it is. Like they've been married for almost 27 years, and they're still,
Still fighting.
I mean, they get along once in a while, but I mean, every day there's always an argument.
And what about that older couple that you see now that are married and like
At the store.
and the husband has shut her out, or she's just trying to get any reaction and she's just bitching at
Yeah,
him?
now that one's the one I see mostly. When people get older, it seems like women get even for stuff.
Yeah, yeah, for being
I
like,
told you, Harold, to cut the coupons. You've got 9 items. Get out of this aisle.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very violent today.
Well, that's because men start failing first, I think. That's why.
I think so too.
That's
They
why
do.
you want to marry somebody younger, because that way, when you're older, you're just as bitchy at the same time.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like Gretchen is going to have to live, or going, Alex to live, probably 12 years without me.
Right, and you'll start failing first, and it'll just
Right.
get on her nerves, and she'll be like,
Although she's started to fail in certain ways already.
like what? Her wedding ring cuts
Like-
the baby?
No, like she, I don't think she can hear.
No, Danny, she's ignoring you.
I thought that was a possibility. Because when I say, hey, it's somebody you want to talk to on the phone, she's right there. But when I say, hey, where the
Alrighty, we have a buttload of phone calls. Everything from can't live with her, can't live without her, want her dead. You know, things like that.
yeah.
All right, so we will get to them
Two,
now.
she stays out all night and won't wear a wedding ring.
Oh,
I hugged him again.
you did?
Yeah, I love Jack.
Jack, you might want to lie and just say everything's okay so the Dan doesn't hug you so much and hump your leg.
I think he likes a hug every now and again.
Hey, Jack, by the way, there's some breaking news, and so I don't know if you can get the feed. Can you? Do you know? You
It's
can't?
not up in there.
Well, it just looks like a bunch of,
Doesn't look like much.
Yeah.
It's like an airport,
yeah. I mean, nothing like
not
serious.
even an international airport.
Hey, Monica, will you go in there and
It's
see?
Van Nuys
It just
Airport.
has to pot it up, and then I can turn it on here.
Oh, she didn't know how to do that.
That's where I'll be taking my flight lessons. Right out of Van Nuys Airport.
Have you even called my friends back? Mm-hmm. But have you talked to anybody?
No, left a message. The ball's in their court, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're going to help you, too, after you call back a week later.
2 days.
P.
2 days.
You told me 5 yesterday.
Well, that was Friday night. He called me.
And yesterday was what?
Tuesday. But 2 business days.
Oh, right.
Because my time's valuable.
I know. Yes, right. Hi, Jenny.
Hey, good morning to all of you awesome guys. You guys rock.
We rule.
Okay, calm down now.
Okay.
Hey, no. We rule. We do not rock. We rule.
Well, how's your diet going, Jamie?
I've almost lost 85 pounds. I got to lose it by tomorrow because I'm going out with Ned, the rocket scientist.
Yeah, he sounds like a good guy.
Well, thank you.
How would you know? His name's not really Ned and he's not a rocket scientist.
Oh, my dear, I've got lots of experience with love.
Oh, my God.
I think you have lots of experience with courting Love. And you're on drugs right now.
Well, I'm semi-under the Starbucks influence, but not really. I've only been able to have like one little sip because I just sent my husband and 3 out of 4 kids to Snow Valley. I hope they're listening to you guys.
Hi, kids.
Can I say their name?
Oh, sure. Go ahead, Romper Room.
Okay, bonjour Gilles, bonjour Juliette, Antoine, Joseph, c'est moi. I love you guys. Have fun in the snow. There we go. I'm done.
Okay. You're one of those
you
overachiever moms.
Hey. Are you a mom, Jamie?
The kids don't even speak French.
What do you know? You don't know me. Of course they speak French. My husband is a Frenchman.
Uh-huh. Oui.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm like right off the boat.
He is.
Yeah, he's homegrown in France, and that's why I called you guys, because you were talking about passion, and I can certainly relate to the thin line between love and hate. You know what I mean? That's why they're all going away
He
today.
hates you?
What?
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, well, no. Your screener, she kind of like worked me. She was like, I'm not really getting the love. And I said, well, if you had tried to put 3 kids and a husband.
Monica's not that cool. She did not say that.
She what? There's a little echo here, so
Yeah, we're having some problems with our phone today.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Stench, can you come here and fix the phone? Because everybody's kind of like not hearing us today.
Yeah, have him get on that right away.
Or just fix our show. She would never say I'm not feeling the love because she's not cool like that.
It probably went more like this. You said your husband's French, and she went, French fries.
Oh, because it's radio. So, yeah, maybe she's one of those.
Okay, this girl's really starting to bug me.
Why?
Because she's just being, like, judgmental about everything.
I don't think she can hear us.
No, I can hear you, but I'm sorry you think I'm judgmental, Danny. I like you. I want us to click, I'm sorry.
I like
All right, you know
Jen.
what? I'll give you a second chance. Just don't be so hard on my emotions.
Oh, well, you said you were sort of, violent today. Hello?
Yeah?
I'm listening. Go ahead. What's your story?
What's my story? Well, we just had our 4th baby.
Uh-huh.
Does it speak French?
Oui. Je suis fatigué.
Okay, we're still having phone trouble, so I'm just going to go.
Oh, we are, because he's finagling with it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Could you hear me now?
It's just staticky, but I'll work
It's
with
staticky. Hey, you know what we're going to do? Here's what. Can you call the...
what? Static?
No, listen. I tell you. I want you to call the show so you know what they're listening to, if that's okay with you. Jen?
That's a good idea.
Yes.
So you just had your 4th kid.
Yeah. So,
Kid.
talk about unconditional love. I mean, if you want to really know for better or for worse part of marriage, just go and have, a baby, and that will, really test the relationship, so to speak. But we've come a long way. I'm really proud of my marriage. I'm really proud of my children, and I love my husband. And for everybody out there who's really struggling with their spouse, I just want to tell them hang in there because...
Wow, something bad happened. Was he unfaithful?
My husband?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
The French guy in the movie is.
What's the struggle?
The struggle is just getting him out the door in the morning.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
Remember that, what's his name, Martinez?
He's still staticky. Sorry, Danny. It's not me. It's you.
Oh.
That's true. I'm sure it's our phones.
That's what it is. It's an emergency landing.
It wasn't Van Nuys.
Yeah, Van Nuys. Yeah.
You can see that.
Yeah, we can see it. I just wish that we
sure?
could. I thought that was Bob Hope
Well, that's over there.
That's
too.
Burbank.
Yeah, Van Nuys is more like that.
Oh, he potted something up if you want to play it, I think.
And all right, you're saying about 3,200? Okay, so basically this is the Challenger plane again with just a nose wheel tire that is blown.
Oh, he'll land it.
And you'll just be watching this with us to the best of our ability. We don't know exactly when he's going to land, but he could be a 5 to 10 more minute.
Still,
could be a
that's
5 or
the
10 more minute
nose,
wait.
dude. That's my heart,
Do they do
dude.
an external inspection?
Yeah, I would imagine, obviously. So
I'm
everything
sorry,
is-
Danny,
is-
but if you have
so
your nose tire blown,
I mean,
you're
down to the last minute where they're
pooing
inspecting
stuff.
those.
I mean, up in the air, do
I'll
they
bet
send
he
out the plane up to
absolutely
look at
lands
the
without
tire? Or
incident.
did he go,
Yeah, we're
he
thinking
hasn't
that
gone
maybe
by
as
the
it took
tower or
off, it
anything.
could have popped,
Yeah.
on takeoff itself. But again, I'm
Hey, stench.
not sure where he's come from, but it could have
we're-
blown on takeoff.
We're watching a
Well, this is one of
tire
those
blown.
situations
Yeah.
where pilots are obviously counting on
You
their
guys are
training
fine
to
now.
keep
I don't know
their-
anybody
themselves
named Tire.
cool. And
No, you guys sound fine now on the phone. I'm a genius.
We do?
Yes.
Okay, you're a genius.
Okay.
He's right over
goodbye.
there, but he's on the phone. It's weird.
It is weird. But I think we might sound really good just in his free ear.
Yeah.
Hit a line and see what they say.
Hit a line, won't you do my baby? Hit a
Hit a line.
Here is Charlie. Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Jenny, how's it going?
Hi, Charlie.
Hi. How do we sound in your head?
It sounds pretty good. I don't know what was wrong before.
Well,
Okay,
something was wrong
all
before,
right.
but Stench fixed it because
Yeah.
he's a genius.
He is.
Yeah, it's pretty good that. Hey, Jamie, listen, Danny.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you for years. That's way before Danny was there.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the two guys, so don't even ask me for them.
Well, that's okay,
Okay.
Charlie. We appreciate you listening for so doggone long.
Yeah, I never get tired of your show, so I try to listen every time I can.
Well, and Charlie, what's your native tongue going on there?
Spanish.
Spanish. Wow, it's very sexy.
Yeah, well,
It is
I don't
sexy.
think that's sexy, but I try to do my best. I was born over there. I was born over here, but I grew up over there, so I don't know.
Most people don't do it like
Yeah.
that.
What'd you sneak into Mexico?
No. What happened? My mother took me back when I was a baby, and I didn't want to go. I just
She
don't
didn't
like
like
it
you,
over
huh?
Where were you brought up?
there. I grew up in Guadalajara, New Puerto Vallarta.
Nice. It's a nice place.
Yeah, it's a nice town.
If you're an American tourist.
Well, he was.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So anyway, Charlie, what were you calling about?
Oh man, I have a story of my own for the Can't Live With Her, Can't Live Without Her. And I know this girl for about 10 years, ever since I was...
Hold on a second. Hey, Jackie's landed. You want to play it?
There you go.
Hold on, Charlie.
You said?
Yeah, it's a corporate jet, and I mentioned Clay Lacy only because that's where a lot of corporate jets fly out of. I know Hal
I'd love to be
has done a lot of flights with Clay Lacy, but I'm not sure if
What?
that's where he was heading or
Yell back
where
to
it was
your
actually
boss,
coming from.
"Excuse me,
They
Skipper,
may
we
not
got
have
a
been planning
blown
even to
front
land
tire."
here at Van Nuys.
We're trying to get a look at that nose gear to see what the problem might be, but you see the tires on the other side, on the other landing gear. It doesn't even look like it has a tire on the front at all. Maybe one of the tires
This is
is gone.
scary for them.
You said that maybe one is blown? Yeah, well, we think there's one and that there's normally two there.
Right,
So,
right.
and again, as we mentioned,
so
it
they
can put a
still
lot
have
of
one
pressure on
tiny
the other
one?
one. But
Right,
they're going
but
to try
it's
to, I
on
would
the
think
far
they were trying
side
to
of the
land
plane, so
it
it's
with
gonna
really
lift.
not putting a lot of emphasis on the front tire itself. They'll try to just kind of balance it out a little bit and keep the nose high to the best of their ability till they ultimately have to
Hey,
land the
today!
nose gear down. I think that's what they're going to try to
thought
do.
we were landing
Is he,
at
Otherwise,
is
they're
he
going to
just
blow the other
making a
tire.
pass now? Is he landing? Is he making a pass?
Boy, we don't have time for
I'm
this.
sorry, say that again?
Is he landing
Hal
or is he just
Fishman,
making a pass?
or what's his name?
Well, the last we heard he was inbound, so hold on a second. Let me
Carlos.
see. I think he might end up having to make a pass, but at this point, they said he's inbound. Again, he was still about 8
This
miles
isn't
out
that
to the
great. He
north.
has a
You
tiny
can see a
tire.
little bit better. There is one tire
Yeah.
still
Well,
intact
this is a bunch of
on the front
hogwash.
of the airplane.
I
Okay,
didn't
now
want him to have
he's
any
passing
tires.
us. He's to the west, so he's heading south, though it might be that he's going to take another pass.
Yeah, I think the tower wants to get a
all
look
right,
at that.
Jack.
And you know, now he's in there. Now that he's got a tire and he knows all the news crews are down there, he's saying to us, he's making the biggest thing out of this. So when he lands that plane, the billionaire inside's going to be real grateful.
Boy, has
Yeah.
a tire.
That's like a $50, $70 million private jet right
50,
there.
70?
Yeah, somewhere in there. And there's going to be one grateful bazillionaire in there.
All right, so Charlie, where were we?
Can't Live With Her, Can't Live Without Her.
Oh, right. That show. Okay, because I was over on
Right.
KTLA for a second, but go ahead.
No, I know this girl for about 10 years ever since I was in junior high school. We kept in touch for all this time, and constantly I kept telling her about how I felt about her. She never gave me a straight answer, and kind of made my life a little bit more difficult than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And I have talked about this with my parents and friends, and they keep telling me, "Hey, listen, lose her, dump her,
Lose
forget
her?
about her." Yeah,
Dump her?
It's hard.
But you
though.
love her.
Yeah, I love her. I'm head over heels with her.
How long have you been with her? Since high school?
I know her ever since junior high school.
And you love her, and you can't figure out if she loves you?
Exactly.
Well, what does she say? We can help.
Well, she's never straightforward. You know what I mean?
How old is she?
She's 24.
Well,
I've known her since junior high. Yesterday. She's really young.
Well, I don't think she loves you then, Charlie.
Yeah, exactly. And,
so you've just been pining away and holding on for this woman for all this
Chick who
time?
doesn't love you?
And she doesn't love you or anything? You're just waiting?
No, initially, we just...
Hold on, Charlie. Jack, can you play it now? He's going to land.
Bound now. He's on arrival here. And he'll be flying right over the Sepulveda Dam area. He's just about to cross over the 101 freeway heading to the north.
Oh, look up, you
as
guys.
he makes his approach here at Van Nuys. They're giving him a 3-4 left, which is the longest runway. And at this point, they've just got planes on the tarmac standing by to take off. So they basically halted all activity here at Van Nuys. He's just a few minutes out now.
That was an optical illusion.
Oh.
And we see the two tires in the front. It's hard to see which
if we
one
have
would
to
be
go to
the
break and he's
problem,
landing, I'm not
tire
gonna
on that
be
nose
happy.
gear. But you'll see.
He's just a few seconds out now before he's going to land.
Oh, my God.
It's like the nose gear isn't coming down.
Is he going to cross? Land or is he going to cross? Do one more pass. Okay, he's going to do a low flyby, so he's not going to be landing at this point.
Once again, they're getting a look at the equipment on the landing gear.
This is
It's important for them to understand that what they're exactly dealing with. I'm sure they've been in constant communication with the cockpit on the plane and the pilot. The control tower obviously wanting to get an idea of what they're doing.
I think that kind of makes sense. I think what he was doing
What happened
was cruise. I mean, because I just expected him to land too, but I think he just skimmed by the ground so people on the ground can call him and go, "Okay, here's exactly what we see."
He did that a minute ago. He did the
Not
flyby.
the super whammy flying low to the ground one.
Do not have time for this.
Oh.
Just keep talking. So anyway, Charlie.
Yeah.
All right. So you have been with this girl since junior high.
No. I know her ever since junior high.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it was just like about 5 years after when I began feeling deep about her, and that's about it.
And you what?
It was 5 years after I met her, when I began, just having feelings for her.
Uh-huh.
But no, I haven't been here for 10 years, no.
Well, and you've told her that you love her.
Yeah, I told her what I love her, but she never
And
gave me a straight answer.
she's never told you that she loves you?
Nah.
Have you guys dated again?
Yeah, I've dated other people. I have dated other people.
Have you ever slept with her?
It's just one of those issues that, like I said, if you can't live with her, can live without her.
She's living without you, Charlie.
Yeah, it's true. Good point.
I can't live.
No, she's told Charlie, listen to me. Listen. She's living without you.
It's true.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
So you maybe do the same thing there, buddy. I'm worried about you.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's just one of those things that I completely agree with you. So I got to move on.
You got to move on, Charlie.
people,
You're
exactly.
wasting, hey, buddy, you're wasting your life.
Yeah.
I wonder what Captain Barry's shift would do.
Hold on, Jack. We'll find out. Jack?
That he had enough for 2 hours and that they were jettisoning some of the fuel. That, as a person who knows nothing
they
about
got a fighter jet up in the air to look
air
at
travel,
it, too.
That scares me a little bit. Walk us through that.
Well, it really shouldn't be frightening.
I'm afraid.
An airplane has a maximum
All right, Jack, we got to
allowable
go to
landing
break.
weight.
He's still not landing. We'll let you know when he lands. Also, if you have any advice for Charlie, well, we gave it to you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to wipe up my spilled milk. Should we show Danny what we practiced?
Which one?
The song.
Oh, ready?
Okay.
Where do we start?
Yeah, right? I can't live if living is without you.
Remember that song?
I was just singing it a little while ago.
What's the name of it?
I can't live.
No.
Look
All I don't think it's called that.
Yeah.
Can't live living without you. I
But we
can't give anymore.
You were smoking or something, and we harmonized it really beautifully. And I said, Dan will be impressed. We must sing it for him.
We sounded like Nelson.
Sounded like the Cowsills.
Who?
The Cowsills.
I don't know who they are.
They're a band.
Oh, bastards.
Yes.
I thought we sounded like In Vogue.
I thought you sounded like Evanescence.
And never gonna get it. Never gonna get. I like them. Those In Vogue chicks. They were.
I like Evanescence, and I like the Cowsills.
Oh yeah, right. Anyway, who do you like? Give us a call. Just kidding. By the way, the plane, it landed without incident. You totally missed it.
I missed nothing?
Yes.
Nothing.
Oh,
Right.
it was so nothing. I mean, the guy came in and they were all watching it, and we were, oh my God, we're all gonna die. What?
Our last flight to Vegas was more dramatic.
I know it
than that.
was. I know. It's true. It absolutely is true. And it just came in all soft and cushy. Not even a little thing of smoke.
Nope, without incident. Exactly as I said it would.
You're amazing.
Those exact words. It will come in without incident.
God. All right. So anyway, I covered the I Can't Live song, covered the airplanes. Oh, I know. Earthquake weather.
Right? It's got till what time today? 5:16 on Ryan Seacrest ad or something?
Midnight?
All day today.
Jack says that it is earthquake weather. He predicted this, yesterday, day before? That Wednesday, which is today, that there will be an earthquake before midnight tonight. Now, he predicts this because he says with the change in temperature and the barometric pressure, it has taken the slates that are underground and seismic, what are those called, those slates?
The tectonic plates? Titanic song.
No, right.
Tectonic plates.
Titanic, yeah.
And they got lubed up by all that recent rain.
Right.
From Jiffy Lube.
And that they will slide, thus creating a thunderous type earthquake.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
I must have been outside for that, too.
And then there will be a tsunami. Do you know how to spell tsunami?
Yeah, T-Sun Amy with an I.
In Denver.
In Denver, right. Yeah. So Jack thinks that there'll be an earthquake. What are we doing predictions on magnitude or?
He did the valley. I think it's good enough for me.
I checked the website. Not even a one so
Not
far
even
today.
a tremor?
No, nothing has happened in Southern California.
It's building up. It's gonna be the big one.
I'm going with a 9 in Studio City.
Wow. That is big.
What the hell? So we're just going to predict them.
That is big. Also, coming up, we also have to talk to Frodo. He has some Tonight Show tickets to give away.
He
found
does?
out. Yeah, he found out who was on the Tonight Show, and he got some tickets, right?
Yeah, he got a standby ticket, one, because by the time he got his dumb ass over there. they
Are
were
you kidding
out.
me?
No.
He has one standby ticket. We're not going to give that away, are we?
No.
It's a standby ticket, and it's one.
I don't know
He
who's on.
showed that to me, and I just shook my head and walked away. I didn't even say anything.
I don't know who's on the show to cause the line, but to be the guy who's by themselves in standby, you just be the goofball fan from hell.
My guess is he wants to use it him own self.
Oh, that would be my guess.
Also, the little girl with her Girl Scout cookies, she's still here?
I think I had her thrown out.
And
Yeah, what up with
I'm
that?
just kidding. I'll go get her.
that's not enough. Here's Crazy Jim.
Oh,
Crazy Jim.
you know what we fight about?
The little kid's taking up the hot tub.
Food, and she kicks me in the shins.
What?
I
Shins?
leave all day and go with my friends, and we never go to bed angry.
God, just never go to bed.
I would be
With each
very angry if I was married to you, Jim.
I'd be
Oh,
angry
my
at
wife
God.
gets angry a lot.
She doesn't like you, Jim.
What was
She
last
loves
time you
me.
did
She
it?
She can't go on without me, and I can't go on without her. We tell each other we love each other.
She can't go on without oxygen.
Is she in a wheelchair?
No.
Sorry.
She didn't even get hit in the head either when she had got in the accident.
Jim, how did you meet? Did you?
How did you meet?
At a church for disabled people.
Oh, that's sweet.
She paid for me to come to the club. It was $25.
Wow. She knew what she was getting.
She knew I was a good cat.
Yeah, you are. Well, that's sweet, Jim. We never knew the love story. That is a great story.
Lovely. I used to be thin. Danny can tell you that. I was only 165 when he met me.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about you and Jim?
He was only 165 when I met him.
I thought we were going to talk to little Jackie, the Girl Scout. Oh, I don't know where she went. Anyway, little Jackie, the Girl Scout, brought over all
They're delicious, too,
man. Girl Scout cookies rock. And I just was looking at the calorie content because, you know, before my date with Ned, the rocket scientist, tomorrow I have to lose 52 pounds.
Right.
And one of those peanut butter ones, Jack, is 50 calories.
Woo, I had 10.
I had a few my own self.
50 calories in one cookie. Not a serving of two, but one cookie. A serving for that was one cookie.
And worth it. Absolutely worth it.
I had a bite of that one. I had a bite of the Sonomas.
Somas. Those,
Somas?
Wait, they can't be called Somas. Right. But that's what they look like. Wait, Somas is how they were spelled.
Samoas.
Samoas. That's it. I want to have Samoas.
Somas.
Because we were actually discussing that in the hallway. No wonder these are your top seller.
Yeah.
Delicious and make me feel rubbery.
So we had some of that, and then what was that other kind? Oh, the double chocolate mints, or the double chocolate one, not so good.
No, I didn't have any of that.
Not so good.
But I still got
so
this
I
one in
had
my pocket.
a fourth of each cookie, and the way I calculated it, a fourth of 3 kinds of cookies. Oh, you have it in your pockets, Grandpa?
In my pocket. Well, no eating in the studio yet. Don't want to waste any time when I get around to it.
And I figure I took in 130 calories on 3 bites.
So just don't eat anything else today, and you'll be ready for the rocket scientist tomorrow.
Big date tomorrow with Ned, the rocket scientist, keeping his identity under wraps. He's not really Ned, and he's not really a rocket scientist. But he is my date for one night.
What will you two be doing?
Well, he is...
Dinner and a movie type thing?
He's going to come over to my house, and then we're going to go over to the beach, and then we're going to go out to eat. Why do I have the ER theme going?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a full day early.
Anyway, here's Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hey.
Hey, Paul.
Hey.
Wow, this was the longest wait to get on the radio.
Well, Paul, now you're here, buddy. We had to talk about cookies and Ned.
I know, and planes landing and all sorts of crazy things going on.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing really happened. So what can we do for you?
God, it's been so long I almost forgot what I called about, but I think I'm remembering now. The whole show is about can't live with them, can't live without them, right?
Yeah.
So far, I can't live with you.
Can't live with me.
Nothing. Go ahead.
That's fine. I hear that often lately. But here's what I'm figuring out. Okay, I'm 28 years old, and I've probably got, I don't know, not probably. I definitely am going out with the best girl I've ever gone out with. She's it, everything, all that, you know, in a bag of chips.
Right.
But you know, in the meantime, we'll go through our arguments and we'll get crazy on each other and all this other kind of stuff. And I've had so many different relationships, and you know, I kind of really didn't care about them. And in this one, I'm starting to figure out that I'm real. How do you say it on the radio?
You're kind of hard to deal with. You're difficult.
I'm difficult as all can be. I mean, I know I'm a sweet guy and everything like that, but when it comes down to it, I've got to say I complicate the relationship more than anything else.
Well, you know what, Paul? That's really good that you acknowledge that. That's like, I mean, most people can't say they were wrong.
Well, I'm wrong all the time.
And then there's that type.
Right.
So you realize now that you're with somebody that you actually care about, that you realize that you make the relationship difficult.
Oh, incredibly.
So what do you do?
What do I do to make it difficult?
Uh-huh.
All right, we'll be smooth sailing. Oh, my God, what do I don't do? I mean, I've probably done everything to mess this relationship up that I could possibly think of that I'd never want to do.
I got some ideas for you that you can try, and I'm certain they will work.
What's it?
I have some ideas for you, and I'm certain they'll work.
Okay, give me some ideas, Jamie, because she listens to you all the time, which kind of drives me crazy.
Well, but the thing is, you want to
kind of nutty.
You want to keep this relationship, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. So is there a possibility that you can just like calm down?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get into golf.
to get away, to calm down.
That'll do it.
I have some helpful hints about that one, too.
About golf?
Golf.
Oh, I thought he said goth.
Did you say goth or golf?
What's that?
Well, it makes sense, I think, now that he must have said golf, but I definitely heard goth.
Yeah, no, golf. Get away, give her space. And
Paint your face white and listen to The Cure.
Not be so psycho.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right.
No, but it sucks. It sucks because...
Okay, wait. I have two questions for you because I think that there's two different possibilities you could be.
Okay.
Are you either A, jealous, or B, do you get bored of the relationship so you create drama?
Or C, is it your backswing and listening to Ministry?
Well, I don't have much of a backswing. So, I guess, honestly...
Sometimes he mumbles stuff and I don't know what he's saying.
Honestly, I'd have to probably say it's jealousy. Which is horrible because you don't want to admit that about yourself at all. It's not something that you want to be, I don't. Well, it's definitely not something that I want to be, and it's not something that you want in the relationship.
But you know what? And here's what happened with me. Sometimes what happened was I was jealous only because I was doing it.
Oh, but I'm not doing anything.
All right, well, you're not that.
Yeah,
I would get really jealous and start to look through things and do all this stuff because I was doing it. So when you're guilty of it, you start
weren't guilty of it with FP.
No. But I mean, I've done it I've done it.
Right, but the craziest you ever did it was with him.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
And guess what? I was right.
Right. But your point was that you were doing it and projecting, and you weren't doing it with him.
that
you
is
were getting cheated upon.
Yeah, that's what's freaky, though. Wow. I mean, if you're jealous, then you always have that wonder, am I feeling something that's there, or, am I not, or am I just being a psychopath? And
if you let him go, he solves his own stuff.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Hey, Paul?
Yeah.
Jack is right. If you just talk to yourself out loud in your car, you work out your problems because you just did. You talked it all out.
I'm still enjoying the combination of events on my head.
I told myself that I'm a psycho, and now I've got it all figured out?
Yeah, that you know when you're being psychotic, and you're only being jealous to be psychotic and all that stuff. Yeah, you just totally worked it out. You know what you're doing.
And a 9-inch nail makes a perfect ball marker.
Wow.
I mean, there's hope for me. Is there hope? I think there's hope.
I don't know that many men.
Wow. Paul, what was the answer in your little world?
All right, now you guys are messing with me.
No, you said you think there's hope, and then what was your answer to yourself?
I think there's hope.
Okay, so see, look, Paul, you need to talk to yourself more often. You really work things out there, buddy. All right, Paul. So just calm your ass down and just actually enjoy the relationship.
Yeah, because I'm out of band references and I don't know that much about golf either.
So just enjoy it.
Okay, well, you guys take care.
No, listen, Paul.
Yes.
Be in love with her and just enjoy it.
I'll try and enjoy it today.
But what a weird thought.
Choke up a little on the grip.
Just sit back and enjoy the relationship.
You're definitely correct.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
I don't think that you were taking Paul serious. I was trying to help him.
And that makes one of us stupid.
You?
Okay.
What kind of weather we got in Danland there, Jack?
Oh, sunroof was open and he's wearing a t-shirt. It's
yeah.
summer.
It's summer in Danland.
And he didn't carry a lunch.
Oh, Scott.
What do you suppose that means?
Going to Wiener Schnitzel.
He's been there last night.
He's going to have one of those 3 martini lunches over at the Wiener Schnitzel.
Wow, Dan didn't bring his lunch.
Nope.
What up? Maybe he and Scott broke up and he was too upset to eat.
Maybe, although it was a really hearty wave today.
Dan, in space number 90, 5 stories below us. Every day except for Tuesdays, we see Dan.
So he doesn't come at all on Tuesdays? It's not about coming late?
He just comes late. We don't get to see him. He came in a different way, and I thought I had a Dan Mirage. It was the wrong car.
I thought Dan was driving a Mirage, which made me very nervous.
No, but I have gossip.
About Dan?
Well, kind of. So I said, I bet he's one of those guys that has worn like driving gloves, with the holes in the knuckles.
Yeah.
The driving gloves. And then Robert Lyles told me that he used to wear driving gloves while he drove his Honda.
I hear someone screaming through the soundproof door.
Well, it's because it's not shut all the way.
Still, it's a lot of reaction. I wore driving gloves in high school.
Did you ever have a bra in your car?
Yeah, again in high school.
That was hot.
But I almost put a bra on the Viper.
I put panties on mine. Here's Ruby. Hi, Ruby.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Danny. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Ruby.
Awesome.
Ruby. Don't take your love to town.
I get that a lot.
I bet. By all those huge Kenny Rogers and the First Edition fans.
Anyway, Ruby, what can we do for you?
Well, I had a birthday party for my boyfriend.
Hold on. Why does it sound like we're
Oh, no, but I love him.
listening on our Tandy speakers?
Because you kind of are.
Take Bob's underwear.
Take Bob's underwear.
That's what it says.
This song's not that good.
This song's great.
No, it's not. It's about a whore.
No, it's not. It's about a Vietnam vet.
Oh, Ruby. Don't take your love to town.
Right there. That's what's good right there.
All right, Ruby, now what? What can we do for you? I'm sorry.
You guys are absolutely awesome.
We rule.
We rule.
You rule.
We rule.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Well, anyways, I had a big birthday bash for my boyfriend on Saturday.
A big birthday bash for your boyfriend?
Yeah, last Saturday.
Bonus.
Yeah, he went skydiving on Saturday.
Boy.
Yeah. And then anyways, all our guests were 75% women, and they were all lesbian women.
Bitchin'.
No boys?
Well, there was guys there. It was at a bar.
Bravo.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So...
But I wanted you guys to say happy birthday. I don't know if you could call him at his birthday.
Stop! They
No, I will
what
not.
You're doing. Nobody even knows what you're doing.
You do, and
retard.
you just can't do it anymore.
I don't want to because
Yes, you
it's
do.
stupid.
Yes, you do. Look at
You're
yourself.
Stupid.
Ah, bring it.
Bitch.
Butthead.
All right, Ruby. Danny's playing the I know a lot of B words.
Oh,
And Jamie's playing the I don't.
Well, I know one that what my boyfriend calls me is booby.
Aww. I hope you never get breast cancer because that'd be sad.
Oh, yeah, I hope I don't either.
Then she'd be boobyless.
No, he would.
Well, I'll just go get implants.
Oh, there you go. Very nice. Nice outlook. All right, so Ruby, what was the whole thing again? Because I was obsessed with Danny's stupidity.
Yeah. She was obsessed with me.
Oh, geez, I am too, Dan.
I know.
Ugh, hate when that happens, huh?
So you just want us to say happy birthday? Was that
Well, actually, if you guys can call him and say happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Jack, we doing anything?
Yeah, I think we have almost anything else to do.
Oh, Jack says we have
I'm
anything
sorry.
else to do.
Because he works for Edelbrock Corporation.
He sells brats?
No.
They
Edelbrock.
make like car parts, right?
Yeah.
How do you
And
know your
gears.
parts? You're not
They
a...
make,
they're-
muscle car
Yeah,
parts.
because they're pretty famous. Even I knew that.
Dude, you don't know car parts.
Okay,
I knew
I'll
that.
tell you why. Because idiots who have them put the sticker in their back window. So they're driving
Yeah. Is
around.
that it? Why we know it?
Yeah.
Because I knew it too. And I don't know anything about cars.
Ruby, Claudia wants to talk to you. Claudia, meet Ruby.
Hi. Hi, Ruby. How are you? Jamie and Danny, you guys rule.
We
rule!
I want to know how come she had a birthday party with a bunch of lesbians, and I want to know how I get an invitation to the next one.
Oh, well, I'll give you one. And actually, all our friends, his friends are lesbian women, and they all went to La Mirada High.
Yeah,
Really?
home of the
Okay.
fighting lesbians.
Hey, I would like to immediately start sponsoring the all-you-can-eat lesbian lunch at Fiorini.